Good afternoon, Npower beneficiaries. I deem it necessary for me to come live again to address you people concerning a lot of things that have been trending on social media just between yesterday and today. It is not a news to all of us that yesterday in the evening, the EFCC released a statement from their official Facebook page where the headline actually signifies that nobody from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs has been cleared as far as the ongoing investigation is concerned. Yes. The statement has actually generated a lot of debate on social media, and people are asking that is it that the Honorable Minister Dr. Betta Edu is guilty, or what does the statement actually entails? What the EFCC is trying to let us know is that the EFCC is trying to caution the public that we should stay away from fake news, we should stay away from insinuations, we should stay away from assumption. The EFCC is trying to plead with Nigerians to exercise patience and allow them to do their own job. People are actually going to town, posting it on social media, telling us that Betta Edu have been cleared, she has not been cleared, she is this, she is that. The EFCC tried yesterday to tell Nigerians that nobody from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs has been cleared. The statement does not mean that Betta Edu is actually guilty. No, they are just trying to let you know that the investigation process is still on, and at this stage, nobody has been declared innocent, contrary to media insinuations, contrary to media assumption. The investigation process is still on. Secondly, the message I want to share to all Empower beneficiaries is that please get it at the back of your mind that it doesn't mean that this investigation has to be concluded before the federal government can lift the suspension placed on the National Social Investment Program. As it stands now, what we are seeing online and from the report we are getting from the people who are actually briefing us from the presidency, from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, the president is ready to lift the suspension placed on the National Social Investment Program. And even if the suspension is lifted, it doesn't mean that the EFCC will stop the ongoing investigation process. The investigation process will continue, and then the suspension placed on the program will be lifted so that CCT, RRR, Empower beneficiaries can continue to receive their outstanding payment while the investigation process will now proceed. EFCC investigation is not the type of investigation that you will expect to just maybe end within a week or a month. This investigation that you are seeing can last for weeks, it can last for months, and it can also last for years. So if we are saying that, okay, the EFCC have to conclude their investigation before payments can continue, then we are getting it wrong. Once the presidency is convinced that the National Social Investment Program can proceed, the suspension placed on the program will be lifted. And then all the program under the National Social Investment Program that are being administered by NCPA will go on. Programs such as Empower, National Homegrown School Feeding Program, CCT, and JEEP. This program will continue, their payment will continue, recruitment will continue, while at the other hand, the EFCC investigation will still be ongoing. So put it at the back of your mind that it is not necessary that the EFCC have to conclude their investigation before the payments of Empower beneficiaries continue, or it doesn't mean that the EFCC have to conclude their own investigation before CCT and RRR beneficiaries continue to receive their pay. No, the payment can continue while on the other end, the EFCC investigation will also proceed. So in the next coming days or few weeks, the suspension placed on the National Social Investment Program will be lifted. Payment will continue, and then the EFCC investigation will also continue. Lifting of the suspension placed on this program will never stop EFCC investigation. And also, EFCC investigation will also not stop the lifting of the suspension or placed on the National Social Investment Program. The National Social Investment Program can run while investigation can also proceed. So I want you to get this at the back of your mind. And the report released by the EFCC yesterday does not in any way indict the former minister, Betta Edu. It doesn't mean she is guilty, and it also doesn't mean she is actually innocent. EFCC are just trying to provide clarity to, like, a lot of fake news has been going on social media. The EFCC is just trying their own best to make sure that the public are informed that, okay, oh, people have been spreading propaganda on social media that so person have been cleared, so person have been cleared. No, as far as we are concerned, as an agency, we have not cleared anybody as far as this investigation process is concerned. That is just what the EFCC is trying to say. So in summary, this video, in summary, what I'm saying here is that, one, nobody from the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs has been cleared. Two, nobody has been declared innocent. Nobody has also been declared guilty. The investigation process is still on. Then, secondly, this investigation process will not stop your payment. The government will leave the suspension placed on the National Social Investment Program while the investigation process is still on. The EFCC will continue with their investigation process, and the National Social Investment Program Agency will continue to administer its program also, but under strict supervision. So we don't need to keep on we don't need to keep on waiting for the EFCC before the suspension that is placed on the National Social Investment Program can be lifted. EFCC investigation can last for months, it can also last for years, because investigation process is a very tedious process, and the National Social Investment Program is actually an investigation, is actually an intervention, that the citizen need urgently. So the government will definitely lift the ban placed on the National Social Investment Program within the next few days so that payment can continue while EFCC investigation will still be ongoing. Please, let's try as much as we can to avoid fake news. We should stop spreading fake news on social media. The amount of fake news that is circulating, most especially in Npower group, is, I think, like, we hold the record of nobody spread fake news more than Npower beneficiaries. Please and please let us adhere to verified handle for anything we want to share on social media so that we will not mislead the public, because all these fake news that are going up and down are actually affecting the administration of this our program. God bless you. Aluta continua, Victoria Asada.